Bama gang. We always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, my Miami Hurricane fans. Man. Things about to get hot. Now. Let me get these graphics off the screen for you guys real quick. As you guys can see, T2Y Hurricane on Twitter. Y'all follow me on Twitter. Not too big on Instagram, so don't really care about that much. But let me get these captions off the screen. All right. So as you guys know, man, it's about that time. A lot of kids, a lot of young men are going to start locking in their official visits. Yes, official visits. June 2nd, of course, to kick it off. And then I think it goes all the way up to the 26th and beyond that. A lot of these kids will make their decisions, commitment. That don't mean it's going to stick. That don't mean they're going to sign, but they nonetheless will make their decision. Some of them has already set commitment dates. Of course, the Miami Hurricanes is in the mix of a lot of them. Got a few of them to talk about. Now, I do definitely want to focus on the week of the 9th. Now, I've been dropping videos this past week about, official visits for the guys that's basically visiting the University of Miami. Not just the University of Miami, but also, the Florida State Seminoles and the Florida Gators. But we're not here to focus on them other two. We're here to talk about Miami. So the week of the 9th is the main focus because that's when the big guns, the heavy hitters, the defensive linemen, the trench guys are coming in. Yes, last season, of course, with recruiting, we went super hard when it comes to offensive linemen. But this year, I think it's a little bit different. I think we're going super hard, to fix the trenches on the defensive side. So, it helps a lot, too, to have a Hall of Famer, coaching the edge rushers. Jason Taylor. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are familiar with him. I'm pretty sure most Miami fans, not all, but most, are Dolphin fans. So I'm pretty sure you guys know the body of work he did, for the Dolphins and stuff like that. Also, let me pop these comments on the screen. That way I can see them instead of going hunting for them. All right. So, Chris, what's going on with your boss? If you guys are still here, I know you guys posted some of these before, during the intermission or whatever. BB, what's going on with you? BB the Gator. Montre in the building. What's good, Montre? All right, and we got another Gator in the building. Serious question, no trolling. I know the big three are rivals, but we prefer Florida recruiting. Florida recruits stay, even if they go to the others instead of leaving the state. All right. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky question. I don't want too much talent going to Florida or Florida State. And that's just me being an honest fan with you. As a Miami Hurricane, I don't need you guys getting too much talent because then, it's possibilities that you would use those talent and then beat us. And, I don't know about other fans, but if the other kids go out of state and they don't help you guys out, but we get a good amount of them and we kick y'all butts with them, it's a win for us. At the end of the day, I mean, I am covering the big three, but I'm looking out for Miami, baby. Looking out for Miami. So if the top talent don't come to Miami, I wouldn't necessarily say I want them to go to Florida State. I would probably rather them go to the Gators, to be honest with you, because let's just be honest, the Gators duck the Hurricanes almost every season, so we wouldn't have to worry about those talent that we let get away kick us in the butt later on. So it's a thin line when it comes to talking about the rivals and, recruits staying in the state, even if they pick the other rivals. I don't want them to pick y'all and build y'all a strong team and then come kick our butts with that strong team. If some of these guys got to go to Alabama and Georgia and all those other teams that we never see anyway, that's tough. But that's a tough question right there. That's a tough question. In the ideal world, they all stay in the state of Florida, whether it's one of the big three. Let's not leave UCF out of it. Because, I mean, with them becoming a Power 5 team, with them, being in the location that they are, I guarantee you in a couple of years, that recruiting in UCF is going to turn up. It's not. I don't believe it's just going to be a Miami, Florida State, and Florida talk. I believe UCF is going to be, thrown in there somewhere. But we ain't reached that part yet. We ain't reached that part yet. When we get there, we get there. Now, I seen this. Somebody made a graphic of it. Now we did talk about it using 247 Sports. Just going down their list of visits and stuff like that. And I showed some of you guys in my earlier video. Basically, show you guys in the earlier video. Basically, some of the top hitters that's coming to Miami. That's basically visiting Miami, especially on the date of the 9th. So let me bring this graphic up. Let me pop this on the screen real quick. Shout out to my new camera too, by the way. I got a new webcam, so I might, you know what? I don't know if anybody needs a webcam, but I might send it to one of you guys if you guys need a webcam. My older one. Right now, I'm still kind of using it, but at the same time, if anybody need a webcam, I might be able to, send one to you. Hold on, let me check up on the comments. Shane says, Canes for life, yes sir, absolutely, 100%. Ain't no better other team, ain't no other team, plain and simple. I disagree. I think college football is at its best when all three, Florida State, and Miami are great, competing for college championships. Hey, that's you. You think college football is great when all three is doing their thing. I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, if Florida's winning championship, if Florida State's winning championship, and Miami ain't winning nothing, I don't give a damn about them other two teams. Listen, if we could win our championships and they could, somewhat throw themselves in the mix and get one every now and then, but we getting like 6, 7, 8 of them, and they getting like 1 or 2 of them, then, it works out better that way. To me. But hey, to each his own, man. They say I always enjoy beating a championship. I guess he meant to say caliber more than a mediocre team. At the end of the day, Georgia just mollywopped TCU. You know what they walked away with? A championship. I don't care if we beating the bottom of the barrel or we beating we getting the top shelf. I don't care. As long as we winning championships, it's cool with me. Any team that make it to the championship, they're there for a reason. They had to do something right to get there. So if we could get to the championships, knocking off teams, I don't care if it's Florida State, no. I don't care how they do. Oh, man, let's keep our kids home and build this rivalry. Yeah, let's keep them home. But, hey, if we can't keep them, we can't get them. We don't need them going to Florida State. I'm just being 100% honest with y'all. We do not need them going to Florida State. We're going to play Florida State every year. Them same talent is going to come back and kick us in the butt. Let me see. What up, Canes family? T2Y. What up, Mike? How you doing, man? How you doing, boss? Michael in the building. John Shield in the building. Off the subject, but does anyone know how the Noles are doing in the ACC baseball tournament? Oh, never mind. Noles aren't even in it. Canes in the semifinals tomorrow. Go Canes. Yeah, I think the Canes are playing right now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if that game came to an end, but, I'll check later. But as you guys can see on the screen right here, I popped it up for you. Official visits, Miami visitors for June 9th. Like I said earlier on, I dropped the video, guys. Didn't put too much energy into that video, to be honest with you. I'm kind of coming off of the flu, so, I ain't been having too much energy to be making videos, but nonetheless, still got to get you guys this content. Mr. HD, what's going on with your boss? How you doing? Slim in the building. What up, Slim Shady Kane? What's going on with you? You said exactly, Chris. Canes for life. All right. So, number 1 corner in the country. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever I see the words whenever I see the title, number 1 corner in the country, Deion Sanders is the first thing that comes to mind, guys. I hate to say it, but that's how it is. Now I know Ellis Robinson, he's committed to the University of Georgia already. He's a commit. So in order to get a guy like that, we would definitely have to flip him. We'd have to flip him to get him to decommit from the University of Georgia. We'd have to fight off some other schools, and we'd have to worry about him on National Signing Day or early signing day, whichever one he chooses to to go to. We'd have to worry about that Colorado hat, not JSU, Colorado, because that's where Deion's at. And for the past 2 seasons, Florida State got shunned. Travis Hunter, throw the hat, helicopter that bitch. Woo! Gone. Then, the Kamani McLean situation. Oh, I'm in Tampa. Nah, boy, you in Boulder playing in the snow with your little skinny. Never mind. Anyway, Ellis Robinson, man. 5-star cornerback, number one corner in the country. Would be a huge get if we could flip him from Georgia. Like I said. Now, we do have some other 5-star guys that's coming in. Defensive end, Colin Simmons, he just recently, locked in his official visit for the 9th for the Miami Hurricane. So that's another 5-star guy we will have on campus. Not to mention another defensive end, Dylan Stewart. He's also a 5-star guy. He's coming in. Another defensive lineman, David Stone. Another 5-star guy coming in on that June 9th weekend. Aiden Breland, another 5-star guy, another defensive line. So we got 5-stars so far coming in. Now, running back, Jarrett Gibson. He's an IMG guy. He should be coming in also too. Now, we are in a battle for him. He dropped his top 5. I know it's us, the Florida Gators, Texas, and I think Georgia's on there and another school. I can't quite remember. But he dropped his top 5. Miami's on there. The Florida Gators on there. Them the two we're going to focus on since, we normally focus on the big 3 over here. So, Jarrett Gibson, we're just going to worry about Miami and Florida. Let's see if one of us could get him, basically. Hopefully us. That way I could talk my trash and tell you guys how, basically, Mario stuffed Billy in the locker. All right, so following them, another 2 4-star guys, top 247 guys, to be honest. Tight ends, both tight ends. We got Kylon Fox and we got Elijah Lofton. Those are 2 tight ends that we're going after. Elijah Lofton, I know he's down to his top 4. If I'm not mistaken, off the back of my memory, it's Miami, Texas, Washington, and Arizona State. Those are the last 4 teams he got. So I think he's probably the tight end that Miami has prioritized this, recruiting cycle. So hopefully we can get him. Kylon Fox, I think he's a little bit on the shorter side of tight ends at 6'2". Saying that, it's kind of crazy because I'm 6'2". So if I could stand right next to him, then I know that, hey, the other guys that we got in, they're like 6'4", 6'5", and 6'6" and all that kind of stuff. So, to stand next to them versus standing next to a guy that's 6'2", that's tough. That's tough. I think he's more skillful on the blocking side too, to be honest with you. So wide receiver, Braylon Stanley, he's coming in too. And we got a 3-star linebacker, Keyshawn Flowers, offensive lineman Tay Hilton, and another defensive line, TJ Lidsey. So those are the guys that's locked in their official visit for the 9th so far. Now this list is not final. More people could possibly come in. To be honest with you, I hope not. I hope they come in more on the back end of the visits. Because most of the time, let's be honest, the guys that, schedule their visits, the school that they're favoring the most of the time, they'll put them on like the last, when it comes to the recruiting or whatever, the last visits. Let me check the chat. It says 4-4 now against Duke. Yeah, Miami baseball is playing right now in the ACC tournament. Yesterday, I think they played NC State. I know they won that game. I think it was like maybe 4-2 or something like that, or 5-2, whichever it is. But they won that game. Yeah, they're playing against Duke right now in the ACC tournament. They should be able to advance to the next round. Liberty City boy, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, my guy? What's good, my brother? All right. I'm wondering what would happen if Miami does go to another division and would Miami play any of these teams? That's a good question. Now, whether Miami stays in the ACC, which it looks like that's what's going to happen, it looked like they're going to try to negotiate with the ACC. It looked like they're going to try to figure out ways to make more money in the ACC, according to some of the ads that came out of the ACC meeting or whatever. I do believe it's a front. I do believe it's a PR stunt, whatever. I do believe that they're still going to explore their options of getting out of the grant of rights and possibly, leaving the conference. We do have 7 teams that has emerged already. You need 8. So 7 teams have already emerged and said that they would be willing to dissolve this thing if they could figure out the grant of rights and, not get penalized and have to pay all that money. So I think it's clear to say that these ADs could come out after the meeting, after all of that, and tell you guys we're going to do this. We love the ACC. We're going to try to make it better. And then, behind the scenes, it's like, okay, who's that 8 team that we need? And, do the lawyers have enough, paperwork, evidence, and all that other crap to get us out of this thing without paying an arm and a leg? So it is what it is. I mean, we saw a meeting between the conferences where all these guys said, hey, we're not going to try to take teams from this and that and this and that. And next thing you know, boom, the Big Ten said, nah, man, forget that meeting. Let me go grab USC and UCLA. And now they're going to grab Oregon and Washington. So at the end of the day, conference realignment is going to happen. Whether or not the ACC stay intact, who knows? If Miami end up staying in the ACC, hey, do what we do every year, try to compete. If we go to the Big Ten, try to compete. Go to the SEC, try to compete. It is what it is. Now, I think the SEC is a great fit for Miami based on geographics, based on the teams and the games that we would get. But I also think from a financial standpoint that going to the Big Ten would be more lucrative. Basically, we'll make more money going there. I think the TV deal for the Big Ten and Fox is like $1 billion. I think the SEC is at like 800 and something million. So basically, if you move to the Big Ten, you get paid the most. I think that's if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the main reason for any of these teams to even try to move in conference, to be honest with you, is to get paid more. So the Big Ten would be the best option when it comes to money. Like I said, game-wise, geographics, SEC would be great. Florida probably wouldn't be able to duck us every year. More than likely, if we do go, then if we do go to the SEC, more than likely Florida State and Clemson would also end up there, maybe even North Carolina. So, it'll work out just fine. You'll probably have it where Miami, Florida State, and Florida play each other every single season. So, for me, that would be the goal. That would be a hell of a time to see all 3 teams play every year. I'd go to every one of those games, even if it's Florida State versus Florida. I'd go to all of them, to be honest with you. Let me see. It's 8 already. Louisville made 8. Okay. Thanks for that update, my guy. Island Boy Canes, appreciate that. So if we got 8 teams, then I'm pretty sure they'll work in silence. It's not going to be something that's out in front of the, in front of us. You'll probably have a guy or two that leaks some of the information, when it gets closer to whether or not they want to dissolve and how they're going to go about it. So, it's great to see that we do have 8 teams that's ready to go up against the grant of rights, ready to dissolve this, ACC. And, it's going to be interesting, man. I think it's inevitable. I think it's going to happen. You can't, when you look at the money, it just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up the graphics for you guys, so you guys can see the difference between us and those other conferences. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably on Twitter. I don't need to do all that extra stuff. Let me go ahead and do this. Take that off. Boom. Oh man. So how you guys feeling though? A lot of these guys are locking in their official visit. Is there any guys that you guys have been seeing that you guys are more excited about? You guys can put those in the chat. All right, let me try to get you guys this. See if I can get you guys this. I seen the graphic earlier. Hopefully I can find it without having to search too long. Oh yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to go on Google, guys. Thought I could have found it real quick on Twitter. Well, all right. Here we go. All right, so you guys can see some of these numbers. All right, so basically, these are the payouts. These are the payouts as of right now within each conference. So in 2023, you got basically the Big Ten, they'll be making almost $59 million each team. You have the SEC, they're making $56 million each team. The Big 12, $41 million each team. So as of right now, this upcoming season, UCF will be making more money than both Florida State and Miami when it comes to these TV deals. Now, who do you think they're going to want to watch? Do you really think they're going to watch UCF over the University of Miami and University of Florida State and all that, whatever, Florida State University, whatever? They're going to be getting at 35.5, and the ACC is at 36. So I want you guys to continue to look at this as the years go on. By 2029, looking at the numbers, the SEC, the Big Ten, in 2029, they'll be making $94.5 million. God, $94.5 million. The SEC will be making $105 million. The Big 12 will be just now getting up to $52 million. This is in 29. The Pac-12 will be making 56 and a half. The ACC will be making 55. 55. I want you guys to think about that. In 2029, the SEC will be making 105 million per team. 105 per team. While the ACC, I'm sorry, is making 55 million per team. They're making double, pretty much almost double what we're going to be getting based on these TV deals. Ain't no way in hell none of these ADs can come to me and tell me that we're happy in the ACC. We're going to find ways to make more money in the ACC, this, that, and third. Ain't no way in hell. They have, according to my guy, Island Boy, Louisville just made 8 teams to dissolve this thing. Ain't no way in hell you telling me that the ACC will continue to go on if they can find a way out of the grant of rights. Because 2029, the SEC will be making 105 million, while the ACC is making 55. 55. I can't make this up. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Now, I do believe, like, going back to recruiting, I do believe Miami will finish with a top 10 class, guys. There's a lot of visits coming in. There's a lot of storylines. Let me go on over to 247 Sports real quick so I can pull up some of these guys that's coming in on the visits, so you guys can see what's going on with the Hurricanes. Dirty Kane thing. Whoa, where did that come from? He says Miami 11-2. 11-2. Sheesh. What did we do? Lose the ACC championship game? Where we at? Where we at in the chat? It says Clemson and Florida State are losses. UNC, A&M, NC State, and Louisville are all toss-up. 8-4 is more likely. But if Miami screw around like it always, 7-5, 6-6 are in play. Man, I'm not trying to do no predictions right now. I'm trying to see who's coming in these classes. So 2 more linebackers have summer official visits with Miami. Okay. See, so new update. Let's see what Gabby had to say. Who's these new linebackers he's talking about? 2 more linebackers have official, visits. So let's see who these guys are. First-year linebackers coach Derek Nicholson has his eyes set on some of the nation's top linebackers this cycle. Official visits are around the corner, and right now, blah, blah, blah. So you got Keyshawn Flowers. We talked about him earlier. And Chris Cole are 2 trips. Okay, we talked about them already. That's not new. Inside learned that 2 more names will be basically to the week. Okay, so the first name, I guess he doesn't have a profile. I guess he doesn't have a profile on 247 Sports, so they haven't locked them in. The first is Cornelius Williams Amigos. I guess he's out of North Carolina. I guess his name is William Amigos, I guess. And then you got a 4-star guy, James Nestor. So Nestor does have a profile. So let's see what's up with Nestor. All right, so James Nestor, linebacker, 205 pounds on Cornelius, North Carolina. He's listed as a 3-star, rated at on 247 Sports as an 89. On the composite, he's rated as an 89 also, closer towards a 90. So linebackers ranked, he's the 31st ranked linebacker the 12th player in the state of North Carolina. So schools, a lot of offers here. You got Duke, Kentucky, NC State, North Carolina, Tennessee. Let's see. Let's get a look at the schools that actually already send out the invite. So they're saying Duke is warm, Kentucky is warm, NC State, North Carolina, Texas. I'm at Tennessee, USC, Virginia Tech, West Virginia. So typically he want to stay in that south, that mid south area. Miami is of course on the list. Boston College, Charlotte, Connecticut, East Carolina, Liberty, Marshall, Old Dominion, Vanderbilt, Tulane, Wake Forest, and Elon. So 2 more visits added, guys. All right, let's move on from him. Andrew. Yeah, pause that. Next is his name, who's emerged, one of the top overall targets of the position. This spring evaluation, blah blah blah. Here's another guy who visited Miami. We learned that his return trip is locked in for the 9th. Okay, so for the 9th, guys, we got another person that's basically going to be coming in. Cameron Pruitt. So Cameron Pruitt is a safety position. He's a safety. He's out of Theodore, Alabama. He's 6'3", 187. 6'3", 187. So this is another safety. Rated as a 90, basically a 4-star on the 247 Sports Metrics. Rated as an 88, almost 89 on the composite, basically listed as a 3-star there. So safety Cameron Pruitt out of Alabama. Now he does have offers from Miami. Miami's warm on his list. Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, Florida. So the Gators are going after him also. Miami's the only one on this list seem to be warm, but nonetheless, let's see who all sent out these offers. So we already talked about those guys. Kentucky, LSU, Maryland, Michigan State, Mississippi State, Missouri, Notre Dame, Ole Miss, Penn State, Purdue, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt. So basically, typically the whole SEC want this guy. That's tough. Arkansas State, Coastal Carolina, FAU, UAB, Georgia State. So pretty much the whole, hold on now. See now, BB, don't be doing that, BB. It's right here in front of me now. I didn't put the Florida Gators on his list. Oh, my bad, y'all. Forgot to switch the list. I didn't put the Florida Gators on his list. Listen, it says offer. Florida Gators, yes, they offered him. Alabama's offered him. Arkansas, Auburn, Florida, Kentucky, LSU, Mississippi State, Missouri, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt. That's damn near the whole SEC. That's the whole SEC done offer this guy. So don't be saying no y'all ain't offer him and no he wasn't a take. He's right there. Yeah, you never heard of him, but Billy, I'm pretty sure right now, Billy would love to have him. So would Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, all the rest of your competitors, the ones that's gonna be kicking y'all teeth in. Oh man, let's go back to the article. Who else we got coming in here? And named Miami continue to work in Largo, Florida. Linebacker Adarius Hayes. Oh snap! Isn't that a Florida guy? And the reason to believe that the Hurricanes are involved in that recruitment alongside some nationally programs who are working to flip the Florida commit. Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh, it's the guy from it's the guy that looked like the thing off Ice Age. What's that little thing off Ice Age name? That's the guy. That's the guy right there. Linebacker 6'4", linebacker 6'4", 210 pounds, out of Largo, Florida. 247 Sports has him listed as a 93, which is a 4-star. As a composite, though, he's listed as a 4-star also, but with a 97, almost a 5-star. Almost a 5-star. So Darius Hayes, flip mode. We might be trying to flip him from Florida. He got an official visit locked in with the Miami Hurricanes. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. Oh man. BB say y'all getting Hayes. Is that a question or is that a statement, BB? Are you asking me are we getting them or are you saying y'all are getting them? What's the oh man, I like this. Any day you flip a guy from Florida that's on the verge of being a 5-star, man, that's tough. That's tough. Let's do it, man. Mario, let's do it. let's flip this guy from Florida, man. Oh man. He said, like it said, hitting a what? Well, you hope and dream. I don't know what you're trying to say. I see Zion Nelson. Zion will come back. Yeah, I think Zion will be fine. He should be fine this season. There you go, BB with the he's not a take thing. I guess he's talking about the other guy before. Everybody's not a take until they get flipped. Oh, you say y'all not getting them? Oh, okay. So a second ago, y'all getting Hayes. Now you saying we're not getting them. It's cool. It's cool. Y'all can have Mr. Ice Age. I think it's a slot. I think it's a slot. If we don't get him, then y'all, that's tough. That's tough. But Cameron Pewitt, y'all definitely want him. Or is it drop the link? All right, I got you. Y'all definitely want him. Cameron Pewitt, don't say y'all ain't want him. Billy sent out that what you call it for a reason. That offer for a reason. Alabama, Auburn, Arkansas, all those teams, they're not just gonna send out offers just for the hell of it. If the kid wasn't talented, the whole SEC wants him, but he's not a take for Florida. Man, BB, I got something for you, BB.
Cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Man, talking about y'all don't want him. That's tough right there. Let's get back to these articles. Recipe 5 stars, potential. What is gonna take to get there in 2023? Boring. Let's go into this these boards. Let's see what they're talking about in these boards. Double-digit talent. We talked about that. You know what? Let's click on that. I know most of you guys probably haven't seen the article or anything. So we'll run through it real quick. Rundown. Basically, on June 9th, the biggest official visit weekend in 247 sports era. We're making history, guys. We're making history this weekend. Not this weekend, but the weekend of the night. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There are currently 5 247 sports 5-star prospect expected in town during that week, and all of them are on the defensive side of the ball. Four are along the defensive line. BB, the links in the chat, BB. Oh, there you go. So he ain't gonna take BB. BB, oh, we lost BB. Hold on. You there, BB?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Hold on, let me turn the sound off the other one so we don't. All right, so how is Cameron Pewitt not a take for y'all?
Man, we ain't heard of that, man. He might got an offer, but is it
How,
committable?
how
That's
many
the question.
how many times have we got commitments? Not just Miami, but Florida State, any team. How many times
Uh-huh.
have we got commitments and we were like, damn, I never heard of that dude.
I hear you. I know Raymond Boyd changes that his board deep. I know it's deep, but that
Cause I
one
mean,
now, I don't know about that one. I ain't heard of
cause
it.
I mean, it's players out there. We send out them
It is.
invites.
It is.
Now, obviously, he got to be some big top commodity because if every team in the SEC sent them a basically an offer, it's got to be some smoke, right?
I mean, but is it committable? I mean, you can get an offer, but do we really want him?
But when we look at that list, there's Miami, there's Maryland, and a few others. But when you look at the teams
I hear
that's
you.
offering, they're all SEC.
I hear you.
Almost, I didn't see, only team I didn't see on that list was Georgia and South Carolina. Those are the
Yeah.
only two SEC teams I
Tennessee.
didn't see. Tennessee was
Tennessee
on there.
offered them. I
Yeah.
believe they offered them. Yeah.
Tennessee
That
offered
sounds
them,
like
y'all
them.
offered them, Auburn offered them, Alabama offered them, Mississippi,
I gotta go
Mrs.
look them
Ole
up,
Miss.
man.
Yeah, Cameron Pewitt.
Cause I know the Saints we how yeah, I just ain't heard of him. That's all.
Nah, I know it hurts being a Gator watching all these five stars come down here.
Come down well.
Come down to the Gables. They coming for their visit on the
Man,
ninth.
y'all a trip now. So y'all the only one gonna have 5 star?
Nah, we ain't the only one, but we the only one making history like this. We the only
Man,
one.
on 1 week.
We the only
Y'all
one
y'all
that throwing. We the only one
just
out
wait till
over
June
here
the
throwing
second.
them. I
Just
mean,
wait
we
till
the only
June the
one.
second.
June. We ain't worrying about the second, bro. You know, June the second is the worst day to have these guys come visit.
Nah,
If you
ain't no
get the
worse
first,
day. What you mean?
nah, BB, you know when it comes down to it, you want that second or last or that last visit.
Nah, it's you want the first or the last visit. The
You
second.
want that second or last
Nah,
because
you said that because it fit y'all
every
narrative.
you know why you want that last one to be honest with you because in this
I get the
NIL
last
thing,
one.
every team that they don't visit and everything, they made their offer. So now you get the last visit. They come in. What's the number? All right. Oh, that's all. That's what everybody else. I got you. Boom, boom. We got you. Lock it. Go ahead and
I
lock
hear
it in.
you.
Go ahead and commit now. Florida trying to give you 50,000 a year. We're gonna give you 60. Boom.
I get what you're saying. Man. I get the terminology.
And then you'll
But
have
the
you'll
people
have the
we got
guys,
June the second coming, I see 5 of them committed. So
but they ain't no five stars. Y'all might get like
okay,
you say you're
we'll
gonna get how
see.
many of them come in?
I can see 5 of them.
5 3 stars? Oh man, that's tough.
Well, you know we don't. That's y'all. You know we don't take no damn 3 stars.
Now I keep trying to tell people, man, because I see a lot of people panicking on these this and 3 star that. Most of these guys got a whole season to play. And when you look at the ratings that they have at the 3 star, there's room to move up.
Yeah, they gotta change the month. I get that.
Now, obviously, getting the 4 and 5 star guys is what's gonna have the people talking.
Yeah.
If you lock those guys in and early on in the season, it's great, but it's a long journey trying to keep them all the way.
Now this is last way. That's all the
Um,
5 star you ain't gotta worry about. But I get you.
do me a favor, BB, for the next like 2 3 minutes, update them on y'all. I gotta check something real quick.
Oh, okay, okay. I got you. Yeah. June the second, we got Ladley coming, Jeremiah, Possibly David Stone. He just ain't announced what day he really coming, but we think it's the second. We got Jabari Howard coming June the 2nd. Jeremiah, Xavier Fizzleman, 4-star safety, number 2 safety in the country, committed already. We got a Darius Hayes coming in there. Well, Zay Nixie. Trying to think of the players. What else we got coming? Thank you. We got TJ Moore, Jerry Hawkins, Christopher Jones, LJ McCray. Got a couple big names coming. Everybody ain't been announced yet. So I don't want to say certain people. I don't really know what day yet, but I know they coming. I just don't know the exact date. Yep, that's what it is.
You there, BB?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right,
Yeah.
so quick question.
What's up?
Do you believe that Miami finished with a better class than Florida?
I believe this. I don't know who's gonna finish first, but I think both of us might be top 5. I think if y'all hit on y'all D line targets, some of y'all D line targets, I think y'all would be top 5 too. But I don't know. I don't know. You know, because y'all going after a lot of D linemen, so I don't know if y'all gonna hit on all of them. And that seems like that would get y'all in the top 5 with the D linemen y'all get.
Now, I do believe that Billy is a good recruiter when it comes to high school. I give it to him. He's not. I wouldn't necessarily say he's top echelon or whatever.
See,
I
with
don't think
Billy
he's.
with the portal, this the thing. Billy just not gonna grab anything just to grab it.
I mean, like
That's
Graham
one thing
Mertz.
I do like him. Well, see, that we didn't get who we really wanted. The person that we really wanted, he didn't have the grades. He
Who is
wasn't
that?
the first choice. Grayson
Who is it?
McCall from Coastal Carolina. That's who we really wanted. He just wasn't gonna be able to graduate. So his grades weren't right. So he wasn't really gonna be able to get in. That's why we took Murray.
But I mean, let's be honest, man. Graduation ain't that important no more. I mean, ask Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett. He
I
been
hear
at
you.
Georgia. He's been at Georgia since what 2017, and he still didn't graduate.
He still didn't graduate. Yeah, I get you.
I mean, shout out to my Rams for picking him in the draft, wasting a pick. But hey, we'll
Yeah,
see how
y'all
it
waste
goes.
that pick. Y'all waste that pick.
I
I mean,
mean, the
he'll be a
fourth
good backup or practice player, whatever.
the fourth pick of the draft was a waste of pick too. But anyway,
Man, stop the cap.
Anthony Richardson, man, hey, congratulations to that dude, man. He gonna
Yeah.
make I believe he a Hall of Famer as a tight end.
Nah, I think the coach was a good situation. That dude develops and it hurts. He got a chance to be good. I don't think he should start right away, but I think in the long run
Yeah.
he'll be okay.
So here's a guy that we both going after. Jarrett Gibson.
That
Jarrett
one,
Gibson. What's your thought? What's your thoughts on Jarrett Gibson?
Jared Gibson, the longer you go, the better shape we in.
Because I mean, they are crystal balling him for Texas.
Texas gonna get him the most money. That's the thing with Gibson. Gibson whole recruitment is about NIL money. We just not gonna pay a
Now,
running back that type of money, as you know.
obviously,
That's why we
his
didn't get
top five.
selected.
So he did
Oh
drop
yeah,
his top five, which is Miami, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida.
I would say it's a battle between Miami, Texas, and Florida. That's what I would say. With
Now
Texas
y'all
being
do
the leader.
now y'all do have a running back already in y'all class. Two running backs
Exactly.
two running backs. Isn't it Chancey Bowen?
So, yeah, Chelsea Bowman.
Now, from what I'm hearing with Chancey Bowens, Kirby Smart is on y'all neck.
Oh yeah, Kirby won. Kirby won. That ain't no secret.
They saying
I just don't see him flipping, but
Kirby's putting in that work from what I'm hearing.
yeah, he won him. He won him bad. He won him bad now. And he
They
laid
say,
the hell.
they say Kirby out here flying helicopters. He trying to
Honestly,
get
is
in there.
one before the end of the year, Chauncey gonna be a top five running back.
I ain't gonna
He
lie
just
to you
keep
though.
moving up.
If
Oh,
Kirby end
go
up
ahead.
flipping them, if Kirby end up flipping them from you guys, boy, y'all can't tell me nothing.
You know what?
Y'all,
Nah. If listen to this, if that happens, that means the Jared Gibson thing gonna happen. That's just how we see it. So it's not
how
either
y'all
way
gonna
for
get
us.
how y'all gonna get
We
Gibson if he goes to Miami
just
though?
just listen. Gibson not going to Miami. I mean, he entertaining y'all, but that man is not going to Miami. I'm trying to tell y'all for real, he not going.
All right.
Y'all know what y'all supposed to do now. I ain't supposed to recruit him and do what you're supposed to do, but
Now y'all recruiting. How is it? Which is y'all biggest weekend? Because I know ours and so far is the
June the
ninth.
second. I took June the second. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So by the time the guys get through the rest of they
But
visits, they don't
see,
forget about y'all.
that's what you think. June the second, they all coming. They all coming for a reason.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some boys might come through, have a cup of macaroni and mayo, and be like, "Nah, we ain't coming back to this
Yeah,
bill.
that's cool. They like it like that. They love that
We
macaroni
ain't
and mayo
coming
right
back down this bill."
there.
Uh,
David
David,
Stone probably coming too. He just ain't been announced yet.
for a visit. Well, we know David Stone's gonna visit Miami on the ninth. So I mean, we're in a good position with him. I think it's probably us or Oklahoma from all the chit chat. I really don't see you guys as a threat when it comes to him. What's your thoughts on Colin Simmons?
Hold on, Kiki, my brother.
Wolfong for Simmons, Wolfong has put in a prediction for LSU. Oh man, why is the comments not popping up on the screen? I see some of you guys in the chat right now. Sergeant AR10, what's going on with you? I don't know why the comments stop popping on the screen. Let me go ahead and take that off and put it back on. I don't know. Guys, if you haven't already, please like the video like the video. We got like 43 of you guys in here. Make sure you guys like the video. We got like 20 likes. Hit the like button for me. I'm gonna put the link back in the chat, BB, and anybody that wants to join. Basically, we're at almost at the hour mark. So if anybody wants to chime in, give their thoughts and opinions on recruiting so far for the Hurricanes, Seminoles, Gators, or your respectable team. Your respected team, you can do that.
You could go to Granger.com to find what you need to get the job done. Granger, supplies.
Wait, did somebody say, what about Georgia? Georgia is unbeatable. No, y'all ain't. Demetrius Adam, what's going on with you? What's good with you, boss? King Pink 29-1 and 30. Hey man, Georgia's doing phenomenal. They are. No doubt about it.
Yep. You hear me?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, man.
I don't know what's going on. It seemed like the chat frozen on the app, but I still see people in the chat talking. So I guess the ones on the screen ain't popping up like they used to, like they supposed to.
Yeah.
Let me see if I refresh this thing. Hopefully, it don't kick me. Let me refresh it real quick. Give me like 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, so I just refreshed it. So hopefully the comments will start popping back up like they normally was.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. I can see the comments again. All right, so I just need to refresh it. All right, so Kirby out here, he literally trying to put his foot or put his hands in basically Billy's recruiting jar. He's
Yeah,
trying
he's
to.
trying to get Chauncey. Trying to get Chauncey. That's
You
just
know what I like though? I like when I see these top fives and these top fours, and Miami is in there, and all these the SEC teams are in there, and I know they coming to Miami. It's amazing, man. No, I ain't gonna lie
yeah,
to you. If we still had Manny Diaz recruiting this thing, I wouldn't think
I
we'd get
believe
any of these guys.
same thing we had there, mother. I hear you.
But
I feel you on
Dan
that part.
Mullen had more style than Manny.
Man, yeah, but Dan Mullen missed a lot because he didn't try. That was the problem. If Dan Mullen had what Manny had trying, he'll still be here.
You think Georgia going three-peat?
Nah, nah.
The Sargent's already waving 3 trophies. You think they're
He
gonna
was,
repeat?
he in the clouds. So
So obviously this season for y'all, they already saying it's gonna be a dud. We see the Vegas lines are out 5.5. We see a lot of people predicting 2-10, 4-8,
uh,
5-7. You think
hey,
that's gonna be a reality?
Um, I don't see that.
How bad
I
of a
just
read?
think the defense is gonna be way better than it's been in these 4 5 years. Our defense finally look like a Florida defense, in my opinion.
So, what's going to be the biggest part of y'all rebuild, in your opinion?
Biggest part,
Because I know for us right now, last year we attacked the offensive line, and this year we're attacking the defensive line.
I think that's another position. We gotta attack the O line. I know we sitting good with a bunch of them, but the O line coaches they gotta really get aggressive out here. We gotta get a good elite talent O line class.
How many guys on the O line do you think you need?
Right now, at least about five.
So I'd
I
say
think five.
so I'd say he taking bets
We
that
know
they go
stars.
that they gonna three-peat.
Oh Lord.
I don't think nobody. I don't really doubt Georgia three-peating. Their schedule is soft.
It's not that I'm not comfortable. It's not the defense, it's the offense that I just don't see them doing. Like Stetson Bennett did a lot of things that people don't realize for them. It's just he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't put them in bad situations. With Carson Beck, I just don't see that. I don't see that. You know, I don't see him playing like Stetson Bennett. Maybe next year, like he get a year up under his belt, he'll be good. Right now, I don't see it. Now that defense is gonna be elite,
Man,
but their weakness is still what it always gonna be. If you have an elite quarterback, you got some receivers, you can beat them. But everybody ain't got that.
is Georgia the new Alabama?
To me, Georgia 2 championships has been very kind of flukish. You loved up because Jameson Williams got hurt, and then you played TCU that you just overpowered. Like, they didn't have a cheap quarterback. But I don't see them being the new Bama. I don't see it.
How many championships would Georgia have to win before you consider them the new Alabama?
Mm, at least about oh, they win 2 more times. They could be. I mean, they're gonna always recruit at a high level. I just think the quarterback play this year probably might hurt them. That's it.
Who's their quarterback? Isn't it Beck?
Yeah, Carson Beck.
Carson Beck? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna fall off on that.
Carson Beck. I ain't.
I don't think they're
I
gonna
don't
fall off
know.
with a Carson Beck.
I don't know. I mean, he got talent. I ain't gonna say he don't have talent. He just didn't play enough. If he had like a lot of experience on his belt, like he played in a lot of games, then they could repeat. They got a chance to repeat, but I just think they might slip up in the regular season one game because they got to go to Knoxville, but they might lose to Tennessee. So like that.
Also, you got in the ACC. A lot of people been giving Florida State a lot of hype this year, talking about playoffs. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't see them. They not their defensive. Offensive wise, they got a championship. Also, that defense is not there.
Who's the main? I don't even know anybody on their defense, to be honest with you, that's worth talking about other than Jared
Outside of
Verse.
verse. Exactly. That's my point. See,
I don't know any of their corners. I don't know anybody on that team to say that they're a threat to anybody.
like
I
I
seen
think
a
they
graphic.
I
I
think
seen a
they front
graphic out
seven
there.
would be good, but that back end is that shit question. They got a lot of question marks.
My question too is: Did Darrell Did Darrell get a Darrell Jackson? Did he get a waiver as of yet? Because I haven't heard anything of it.
That is a good question.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Uh
I don't know if I
oh.
heard.
Drum roll, please. Sergeant
Check, check, check,
AR-10.
check.
What up,
Oh
Sarge?
man. According to BB, y'all ain't 3P.
I mean, he just admitted that our defense was elite, right?
Yeah. Who's not gonna admit that? That's obvious.
Okay, so with the elite defense, the best tight end in the nation,
Yeah, y'all got that. Tight end.
two NFL running backs.
Who? I don't know. Y'all don't run the ball like y'all used to. Y'all don't run the ball like y'all used to.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Georgia got
Kendall,
NFL type running backs?
Nah, I don't see that part.
Kendall averaged 6 yards a carry last year,
Yeah, how many yards he finished with?
like 700.
Okay. We used to Georgia having 1,000 or something.
Now
Right?
hold on. How did he get them yards? Was it in garbage time?
No, nope.
He had 700, right? And Travis Etienne
Who did he get them yards against? Most of his yards against.
Well, he was hurt. He was hurt a few games, but he got those yards against Ohio State. He got those yards against LSU. I mean, Kenny McIntosh led the team in rushing, and he's in the NFL. But we also have Branson Robinson. That's an NFL running back too.
Now he's gonna be legit. That's San Diego true freshman running back. I think he probably our best back.
And we also still got Dejan. Remember, Dejan didn't go to the league.
Dejan Edwards is a good complimentary back.
Okay.
He's a good rotational guy.
Okay, and then we just got two of the best wide receivers in the SEC transferred to us. Ra Thomas. Yeah, from Mississippi State.
Stop it. Don't
Come on, bro. Dominic Lovett from Missouri.
Okay, Dominic Lovett, he's a good slot receiver. I give you that.
Yeah, and we still got Ladd.
But like I said, that's not the question.
We still got Arian Smith who run a 10.200 meter.
Man, Arian Smith ain't never did that. Stop it.
He didn't do nothing against Ohio State. He the reason why we beat Ohio State.
Come on, don't say no Arian Smith. That man had one good game in his whole career. Stop it.
He the reason why we beat Ohio State, bro.
I didn't say that. He had one good game in his whole career, right?
No, look at the stats.
Where was the other one? Where was the other good game?
He had a good game against Vandy.
Sarge.
He had a good game. He had a good game.
Hold on.
You want me to do it to him,
DB?
We gotta treat this like Twitter.
Stop it. Get some help.
I mean, he had a couple other good games too. He made a 78-yard catch against Ohio State.
He's a speedster, but I mean, he ain't consistent. Come on.
So you don't, if Stetson Bennett can get him the ball, you don't think Carson Beck can?
I don't trust Carson Beck. That he got to show me.
You don't. Okay, you don't trust Carson Beck, Mr. Football, one of the best players in the state of Florida. His senior year in high school.
He wasn't that good when he was up there in Jacksonville, Missouri. He was not that good.
He was not that good, but he was voted Mr. Football in Florida.
Yeah, go look at the other quarterbacks.
Isn't Florida the best state for high school football, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but he wasn't that good.
Okay. And the best player for high school football, he was voted the best player, but he wasn't that good.
There was some kids in Dade County better than him. You can't tell me he was the best.
So when he throw for 4,000 yards, what y'all gonna say?
I'm gonna say he proved himself. He good.
Oh,
I just gotta see it with him.
Can't forget about Oscar Delp too. You can't forget about Oscar Delp too.
Oh yeah, I know y'all loaded that tight end. That's not what the question. I just told you what I questioned is the quarterback.
Yeah.
Stetson Bennett, I don't question like his ability, his talent. I question he don't have the reps. That's what I question.
Okay, I got you.
Hey Sarge, what you think about the idea? What you think about the idea of being dethroned by Florida State?
Dethroned by Florida State. Who is that? Who is Florida State anyway? Who is that? Isn't that a girls' school?
You better look at Mike Norville's face right now.
Didn't
Isn't
they
that a
steal?
girls' school?
I
Didn't
like
they
the way
steal the
that
number one tight end from y'all?
I
Yeah,
like
they
the way
just
that
brag
if you
about
look
that on Twitter, so
I like the way
Hey,
that if
didn't
you
they
look
lose
at
to
the
Wake
screen
Forest? Didn't they lose to Wake Forest?
4 years in a row.
What?
for real, 4 years in a row. Ain't know that.
That's tough.
You put yourself up with us and you can't even beat Wake Forest?
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Now, Florida State got a lead offense. They got a lead offense. It's the
You
defense.
see how
They
you
just
see how it
don't
work out,
have defense.
BB? If you look at the
Yeah.
screen, Mike Norville is looking at Sarge like, what are you trying to say?
Now, sorry, if y'all did play Florida State, they could give y'all some trouble because y'all can't cover.
Really?
That's
Really?
that's the only
You see,
thing I question about that Georgia defense that's back here.
I was
If
told
you
that
The cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
wow, TTY,
I
that
was
is
told
not cap.
I was told 5 months ago that TCU was gonna give us some trouble, and they got this
Nah,
receiver,
so
this
I get
quarterback,
you. Some
and
people said that, but real
you know,
SEC fans, we already knew that wasn't gonna be close at all. I didn't even
I
watch it.
mean, every
I mean,
time look up T2Y live, man, before the season started. I was told that
yeah, I
Oregon
remember.
and Bo Nix was gonna do all this and do all that. 49-3.
I didn't believe that either.
man, BB just said that Florida State will give y'all a run for y'all money.
Man, that's
I'm talking
hilarious.
about
Stop it. Get some help.
no CT2. Y'all not looking. I'm talking about their offense versus their defense. I ain't talking about Florida State defense
That's
against their
definitely
offense.
that's
I ain't talking
definitely
about that.
that's definitely a
I ain't
joke.
talking about that.
Got him. Got him.
We're
So
gonna go
Sarge,
15-0 or
Sarge,
14-1 and repeat.
check.
We got the most talent on offense that we've ever had in like the last 5
And
years,
I
bro.
agree with that. Y'all got a good supporting cast. I'm not. That's not what of course. Now, Sarge, tell me y'all secondary. Tell me your starting
Yes,
point.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
who you starting point.
Javon Bullard
I
starts.
love he the nickel, right? I like him. I like 23.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
Okay,
still
now
got
you're
the All
outside. I'm talking
American.
about the outside.
We still got the All American from West Virginia too. We still got him. I see. That's what I'm
Sorry,
saying. A lot
Steve
of
Smith. I know who y'all got. I'm just saying the outside too.
people. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it,
name
it, it really
it.
doesn't matter, dog. Like we
I
might
know it
start.
don't because y'all got a double the front seven. I get that. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. So well for TV, they can block y'all.
yeah.
You
We
know
might
y'all
start a
got
true
holes in
freshman.
that secondary. You know y'all got holes in that
Opposite
secondary.
of Kamari Lassiter. Opposite of Kamari Lassiter.
He
We
ain't
might
all
start a
that
true
either.
freshman.
I know.
He said he ain't
You
all that
said
either.
Kamari Lassiter ain't all
And
that.
he ain't no tomorrow.
You
That's
don't think
ain't
he gonna
all
be
that.
drafted?
It's the
You don't think he
system.
gonna be drafted?
He gonna be Kiki Wingo. He gonna be just like Kiki Wingo. Go third, fourth round.
Okay, okay. But Ringo is responsible for the biggest play in freaking Georgia football history,
Man,
right?
come on, man. That's the only play he ever made.
Huh?
And that's the only play he made. Because
Yeah, but
before
it's the
Jim,
biggest play in Georgia football history.
okay. And he was giving up the biggest play in Georgia history
It's the
before
it's the
Jameson
play
Williams
that
got
broke
hurt, too.
Alabama. It's the play that broke Nick Saban, bro.
And he was giving up plays before Jameson Williams got hurt. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
giving,
yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
okay, okay. So
if the waves in the ocean would turn red, then
that's not what I'm saying. He
you
ain't
know,
all that. That's all I'm saying.
if
He
anything
is
could have
not
happened,
all
then
that
it
to
could
be
have
knocking
happened.
it
You
up.
know what I'm saying?
I get what
But
you're
yeah,
saying, but what I'm saying is he ain't
Keely
all that.
Ringo broke Alabama, bro. Their team will never be the same.
I don't know about that. They just like that. They a quarterback away.
No,
That's what's
no,
wrong with them.
no,
They don't
no,
have a
no, no.
quarterback either.
Did you watch?
Oh
Did you
my
watch when they
God.
played Tennessee?
Yeah, that secondary. That's why. Yeah, they had questions just like y'all.
Yeah,
See how
Hyatt
y'all
had
got
six. He had 6 catches for 5 touchdowns.
exactly. You know why? That same
That'll
thing will
never
happen to
happen.
y'all.
That'll
That
never
would, yes,
happen
it
at the
will.
University of Georgia.
If y'all don't get no pressure on, that would happen to y'all. That's why y'all beat Tennessee because y'all was getting too hooked.
Yeah, we got plenty of
Yeah,
kids that'll
exactly.
give any
That
team
was the
pressure, bro.
difference. That was the difference.
We got Small Money. We got Jamon Dumas Johnson. We got plenty of
I
linebackers,
know.
bro.
Oh yeah, y'all got that. Ain't nobody questioning that. But that was
Nobody
We do not care.
for the last 2 years.
the nah, ain't nobody gonna
Teach you who I
question
know.
that. Okay,
Ask teach
I
you
can
what.
tell
Teach
you.
you who I know.
Hey, sorry, I can tell y'all linebacker core to Ohio State wide receiver core. Y'all gonna always have that. I'm not
Hey,
questioning that.
hey,
Who you
hey,
think?
Harrison
Hey,
did his thing,
Sarge.
dog.
Sarge, who you think got the better linebackers, Florida or Miami?
Miami.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Oh,
I really don't know
uh,
about Florida linebackers.
They
Shamar
ain't got,
James.
they
You
ain't got
crazy? Don't say we ain't got none. We got all SEC freshmen. I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, you gonna put it in the hands of a freshman?
Not no more. He's a sophomore. He's a true sophomore this year.
Well,
Shamar
y'all
James.
got to go to Utah, right? That first game, y'all got to go
Yeah.
to Utah.
So I know who Shamar James is. Kirby Wong.
Other than Shamar James, who you got?
Cool B. We're going to get Tyjon Mitchell from Ohio State. And we got Derek Wingo and Nebby. And then we got Deuce Spurlock and Jaden Robinson. That's our linebacker core.
It sound like you just said, let me get 25 on pump 3. Man.
Man, stop it. Stop it. Y'all ain't got no better linebacker core than that. Stop it.
Wesley
Shamar James better
Bassett?
than Wesley Brissett right now.
No, he
Shamar
ain't.
James better than
No, he
Wesley
ain't.
Brissett.
Hell no.
Yes, he is. So why did
Hell
Wesley
no.
Brissett then make all ACC then? That's not hard to be an all
Man, Wesley
ACC
Bassett is
freshman
going to be a
in
breakout player this
And
season.
Shamar
My
James
word.
did too. Shamar James is
Listen,
better than him. He came out of high school better, and he played better last year than Wesley.
listen. I'm
It
going to
ain't
say
even
this and I'm going to
close.
mean it. I'm going to say this and I'm going to mean it this time. Wesley
Wesley
Bassett
ain't
is
even
going to be,
guaranteed to
he's
get
going to be a
start.
breakout. He's going to be a breakout linebacker this season. Mark my word, I said it.
Hey,
From what
teach you
they
what.
say,
You know what's
he
the
was
sweetest part,
this
though? The sweetest part is we gonna three-peat in Atlanta, bro. The national championship is in Atlanta.
man. Start y'all ain't there with it again. Stop.
Wait, y'all
We got
3-peating in
three.
that?
We do not care.
We sure don't. Y'all not repeat.
Of course y'all don't care, cause y'all know we gonna do it,
Y'all is not repeat. Y'all about to make the playoff, but y'all ain't repeat.
You know
baby.
what? You know what I
Baby,
think about Georgia repeat?
Tell you what I think. It doesn't matter what you think.
BB, man, we heard this
Yeah.
last year, man. What did everybody say after we won in 21?
Oh,
What did
y'all
everybody say?
wasn't, man. When y'all forgot TCU, I didn't even
No,
want to watch.
no. Let's take it
21.
back to
Can you
21
do
though.
something?
When we beat the Gumps, people said we wasn't going back to back, right?
Y'all,
Everybody said that.
yeah. People said,
Yeah,
well, I ain't gonna say everybody.
technically, y'all shouldn't have been back. Ohio State should have
They
been in that
should,
championship.
I know, man.
exactly, but
Shoulda,
they
woulda,
missed the
coulda,
field
man.
goal. So I
Shoulda,
get that.
woulda, coulda,
But
man. If they would have
Ohio
just
State do what they do
circumvented from
best. They
going
always
18 out of
fold.
21 for
But hey,
200 yards in the fourth quarter,
I'd rather see Georgia win a championship than Ohio State. So hey, it works out.
Stetson had the best
You
quarter
right,
in his life, bro, in the fourth quarter.
Quick
because
update.
Ohio.
Quick update for
Yeah.
all my Miami Hurricane fans that enjoys baseball. We just beat Duke 7-6. Miami is 2-0 right now in the ACC tournament. We advancing.
Georgia just fired their baseball coach,
And
by the way.
I don't normally say this, but God damn, I guess I have to. Congratulations to the Florida Gators on winning the SEC championship in baseball.
That
They
ain't
beat
nothing. We do
LSU.
that all the time.
Huh?
Who they beat?
We beat
LSU?
Vandy.
They beat Vandy? Oh, okay. Yeah, Georgia just fired their baseball coach.
That's not a competition under
RIP
baseball.
RIP to the Lakers 2023 season.
Yeah.
We got swept.
Hey,
We got swept. But
Yeah,
I don't care.
we'll be
is
back.
that man still the
I
GOAT,
don't like
though? Is he still
LeBron
the
like
GOAT?
that. So who's still the GOAT?
LeBron, is he still the GOAT?
Man, stop it. LeBron is not no GOAT. Don't do this. Do not do this.
That's, you know what? Let me put that poll in the chat. LeBron
It's only one. It's only one
LeBron or
goat.
Michael Jordan? Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT, y'all?
Michael, man, come on, let's not
Michael
even have this
Jordan,
conversation.
Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Who is the
Hey,
GOAT?
BB, they said that Jordan got swept at 85.
I don't know what. Yeah, 85. You're right. You got to
They
go
said
way to
Jordan got
85 to find him.
he got swept at 85 his rookie year. Now his rookie year he got swept
Exactly.
at 85.
Exactly.
They said, who's the GOAT? LeBron James.
Damn, bro. I
LeBron
hate
James.
you.
Hey, how you get 3 seconds to shoot the ball and you dribbled into 2 people and flop and fall on the ground? Don't shoot the ball.
Because that's what LeBron does. He want the rest to bail him out. He don't want to shoot and take no criticism. He want to go to try to get to the line. When the refs don't call a foul, he want to sit there and cry.
Hey, BB, how
You know
you
what he
6'8",
be doing?
250, but you falling on the ground?
Exactly. Ain't nobody knock your big ass down.
Let's see. All right, so I just put a poll in the chat for y'all. Who's the GOAT?
Man, stop it.
I put 3 options on there. Who's the GOAT?
Michael Kobe. End of it.
Now you're
Kill it. After that.
So 1 vote so far, or 2 votes so far, 3 votes so far.
6'8", 6'8", 250 pounds, falling all over the ground.
Like Kwame Brown said, everybody got a sweet spot on the court. Where LeBron's at? He ain't got one.
Hold on, let me put the link in the chat. Somebody said Adam.
You know, I sent the stat to T2Y. You remember that stat I sent you, T2Y?
Which one?
He was 1 out of 20 at 3-pointers in the 4th quarter.
Man, that's tough.
You know why? Because he just sit there and settle and shoot jump shots. That's his bail out. He ain't trying to go on no free throw line because he know he gonna miss.
Hey, he the greatest
Right
of
now.
all time, but he 1 out of 20.
Right now, nine votes so far. It's a tie between Jordan and LeBron.
Oh my!
And I got a vote. Somebody voted for me. Your choices is James Jordan or T2Y. Somebody voted for me.
I take you over LeBron. At least you gonna shoot it.
Yeah, I'll take you. Hey, T2Y, I'll roll with you over LeBron, bro. Especially in the 4th quarter.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You put me in an NBA game, I'm gonna be the biggest ball hog. But I'm finna prove myself. Y'all finna give me a contract. I can't be the person feeling guy. Shoot, boy, what I did talk about
I mean, you name this dude the greatest of all time. He done scored the most points out of anybody, but he can't even get a shot in 3 seconds.
Yeah, how many 5-stars y'all got coming on campus this year, Sarge?
We had about 7 or 8. We had a scavenger hunt last weekend on campus, so we had about 7 or 8.
Chop Richards, what's going on?
What's up,
man?
All right. What's good with you, man?
Sarge, I heard y'all blew it with Jeremiah.
Nah, he going to Ohio State. He gonna go to Ohio State.
Chop Rich.
I heard y'all messed up.
Yeah, we trying to get him, man, but he probably gonna end up going to Ohio
Who's your team?
Miami.
Oh, okay. All right. So what you got? What you got for us?
What's the topic?
Basically recruiting right now. Well, the most recent topic is that Miami got better linebackers than Florida.
Well, that's of course. I mean, that's true.
All right. Studio One in the building. What's going on, Studio One?
What's up, baby?
Yeah, I gotta step out, man. My phone about to die. I'll catch up with y'all though, man.
All right.
What's up, baby?
So linebackers, let BB know we got better linebackers than they do.
Is your camera on? Can I see? Oh, I forgot I got this shit on. You gotta have that on mute when you in this part.
Who was that for? Who questioned that was for?
Well, we was asking I was asking BB about their corners. We just lost BB. Not their corners, they linebackers. Because apparently Florida is going through a rebuild right now. And they like to compare their team to ours, but I definitely think we got better linebackers than they do. Better a lot of positions than they do, to be honest.
Of course, we stacked right now. We looking pretty good. They just young.
Now on the trail though, on the recruiting trail, what you guys thoughts on how Mario is handling, recruiting? Last year the focus was the offensive line. Now this year he's going in on the defensive line.
Man, he's doing pretty good. He's doing excellent. Transfer portal, high school. He bringing them in. He bringing them in. A lot of depth. A lot of depth.
Now, obviously, we've been talking about the visit on the ninth. We got five-star guys coming in. All of them on the defensive line. Um, what you guys thought? If we could get at least 3 out of the 5, I think we'll be in decent position. Now, I do believe we're gonna get some more guys down the line too. Might not necessarily be 5-star, but they'll definitely be highly rated. And then we'll get some guys that's been going under the radar. Like today, we see that they offered another linebacker, Cameron Hewitt, which when you look him up, every SEC team except for Georgia and South Carolina offered him. Even the Gators offered him.
Is that
Alabama,
2024?
yeah, 2024.
Oh, okay.
So all these guys, we'll get them. I think we'll get a majority of them. Not saying we're gonna get all of them because that's how recruiting works.
Yeah, it's
But we
real
do,
tricky. It's real
but we
tricky.
do got the ninth. The ninth's gonna be loaded. And then to be honest with you, it's a day-to-day update because every day they add something new. Yesterday they added a 5-star guy, Colin Simmons. He's a defensive end. So when you got guys like Jason Taylor coaching, you're gonna get guys that want to be coached by the greatest. I mean, when you look at the cornerbacks that's going to Colorado or when he was at JSU, they're not just going there because of the school. They're going there because hey, Dion is one of the greatest of all time when it comes to corner. So who wouldn't want to get coached by him? I think it's the same deal with the defensive ends when it comes to Jason Taylor. So I do believe and expect for us to get some top quality defensive end and defensive linemen.
Oh man,
A lot of people don't give Salavea credit enough, but he is an NFL guy. He did play in the NFL too on that D line.
oh man, that's what's up. I ain't know that. I did not know that.
I got a question for you. Who do y'all think y'all win on that D-line?
Huh?
Who do you think y'all would land on that D-line?
Who you think we're gonna land?
Yeah. In your opinion, who do you think y'all are going to land?
I definitely think we're gonna get Justin. I definitely
Scott.
think we're gonna huh?
Yeah, I think y'all get Scott for sure.
Yeah, I definitely think we'll get Justin. There's a high chance for Breland.
That pipeline at IMG, man, it's just getting stronger, man.
Yeah, not to mention some of the stuff that's behind the scene, but allegedly some kids across the country, not gonna put no names or no schools out there, but some transfers
I
gonna
get
be
you
made.
on
Some schools gonna pick up some kids, and those kids gonna be going to the University of Miami.
So let me ask you, TTY, who do you think as far as 2023, who else do you think will bring in the compete this year as far as
No
transfer portal?
more transfers. I don't see no more coming in.
that.
We're pretty much done with the transfer portal right now. Unless something happened where somebody get injured or position depletes or something, or somebody decide to leave, I don't see us doing anything else portal wise. I think we're done with recruiting for 2023. I think the main focus right now, and the coaches have already said it too, 2024, here we come. So
Okay.
no, I don't see any more
So you
transfers.
you don't think the line and the linebackers is a need to try to bring in more competition and more depth.
Nah, I think from what I've seen, I think we're pretty loaded now. I don't see them bringing in anybody else. And to be honest with you, there's nobody else in the portal that would shake up the room. If they bring anybody in now, it'd just be depth, just a depth piece. It wouldn't even be any competition. Looking at what's left in that portal. So that portal, our portal class is definitely done. We got a top 10 portal class also. As a matter of
What
fact,
about linebackers? What about linebackers? I seen a couple 4-stars in there.
yeah, but they don't necessarily fit what we're trying to do. And you got to see sometimes when those guys are coming from certain schools, they probably don't have tape. They probably didn't play in much games, so it's hard to take them over, the guys that's maybe a 3-star in there, but he has tape, he has experience.
Which is true.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the transfer portal now.
I mean, like I say, man, I wouldn't start recruiting till fall, just because I know we're on a rebuild. And the thing is, like me, as far as linebackers, yes, we have a 5-star linebacker coming in. We got Maui Gore, we got Wesley Basaint, we got Popo. But after that, I mean, Bobby Washington, he's straddling the fence. We don't know what he can do the first year. We have the other kid from Georgia, Pulliam.
Yeah, he's still coming in. Raul,
No, that's
he's still
Popo.
coming. Yeah, Popo, he's
Yeah,
still coming in.
yeah,
So we'll be good in that position.
yeah.
If you're looking at the screen
I mean,
right
do
now,
you
you'll
think those
see.
guys will start? Do you think those guys will be in the rotation, or do you think they'll get redshirted? Because we still have
Yeah, they're gonna definitely. I
Keontre
think.
Smith and the Texas guy
I think they definitely gonna red shirt. To be
Flag.
honest.
Yeah,
All right, let me pull up the roster. Hopefully they updated it. No, they still haven't updated it. They still got Agude on there. They still got Al Blades on there. So they still haven't updated their roster. I don't know what's taking them so long.
I mean, when does everybody actually get there? The whole everybody. When should it?
Well,
Right.
high school is about to get out now. High school is on. I think it's what high school should be out right now.
Because I think most of those guys who haven't showed up, I don't even think those guys
Yeah,
even
they're
have a number.
graduating.
They don't even
Most
have
of
a
them
number
are
yet.
just graduating now. Because high school doesn't finish until I think June, if I'm not mistaken.
No, high school done in 221. They should be reporting next week
Oh,
for
okay.
the
Yeah,
first
yeah. So they
semester
should be.
diploma
They should be reporting in
right.
June. Yeah,
Because I
but
know
Well,
high
other
my
school.
than that,
last
they
five
should
recruits
update the
started in
rosters
April.
once everybody probably picks their numbers or give the kids set numbers. Then they should update everything online. They just can't probably just put everybody online and don't have everything in order.
Wait, who in the chat says Alabama is a running coward? What the hell? Oh well. Yeah, but the roster is not updated. I did see let me see. I did see another roster on Twitter. If I could find it, I'll just pull that up. Because somebody updated
I'm
the
about to
roster.
say T2Y. I thought I seen that too. Y'all have an updated roster on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know why these websites are taking so long to update
I know
everything.
they take forever.
None of them has updated it
Yeah.
yet. Now I gotta find this tweet.
Yeah, it's a tweet. I
Does
think
this
X got it.
updated roster have the kids already with
The
the kids who kind of
position, the
made it?
numbers, everything. Oh, Wesley Saint gonna be wearing number one, by the way, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah, yesterday they put it up that he was gonna be wearing number one.
I
I
think they
thought I
should have gave
mentioned.
that to Popo, man. I
No,
mean, he came in from high
Popo
school.
hasn't proven anything. Mario already said that number one goes to basically the baddest mother ever on the
Okay, well, I
team.
mean, I can agree with that.
All right,
I
I
mean,
found it. I
I don't,
found it.
I don't, I don't see why some, kids can't. They can just transfer with their numbers. I mean,
You know what? Let me go ahead and save this image. That way I could zoom in and blow it up.
but just like Daryl Porter, he got number two. He's not that. He wasn't that improved last year. I mean, if you want to talk about numbers and you're talking about being the baddest person on the field, I mean, they let Daryl Porter get number two.
Yeah, but that was Tariq's number he got.
Yeah, but
It's different.
he's gonna be out there. I mean, hopefully, you know, you know how those kids are about numbers, man. So
All right, so the updated roster.
okay,
Um, Updated roster. Here we go. Um, okay, so here we go. This for the 2023, basically. Guys that's on scholarship. They don't have any like walk-ons or anything on there. So obviously, quarterback Tyler Van Dyke, Jakari Brown, Emery Williams. Those are our three quarterbacks. Running back wise, you got Don Chaney, you got AJ Allen, the transfer, Trevante Citizen, Henry Parrish, Mark Fletcher, and Chris Johnson.
what number? It got 00.
Nah,
So you have
Don Chaney is wearing two. AJ
no.
is
I'm talking
wearing
about
three.
the freshmen because I can't really see. I can see, but it's I'm on the phone.
So freshman wise, Emery is a freshman, 17.
No, I'm talking about the
Um,
running backs, Mark Fletcher and Chris Johnson. It looks like they got 00 as if they haven't picked
yeah,
them yet.
they haven't given them numbers yet.
Okay, cool.
Brashard Smith, his number will be changed. So he has a 00. Tyler
He
Harrell,
has
the transfer
0.
from Alabama, he hasn't gotten a number yet. The transfer Shamar Kurt, he hasn't gotten a number yet either. Um, Tight ends, of course, Jaleel Skinner, Elijah, Cameron, Jackson Carver, Mamarelli, and Riley Williams. Offensive linemen, of course, you got Zion, Francis, Sampson, Chris Washington, Matthew, Michael McLaughlin. You got Lawrence Seymour, Jillian, Jalen Rivers, Javion Cohen out of Alabama, Anez Cooper, Logan Sacapolo, Tommy Kinsler, and Frankie.
It
And
looks
then
like
on the D
if you
line,
if you take a look at it, it looks like the number is to the left, to the right, and it's a number to the left. You see how it had 00 by Big Bruno's name, Tommy Kinsler, and then it had 74. So it looks like they're
those
gonna take
are
that number
no.
to the.
That's not the numbers. Those are ratings.
Okay, those are ratings. Okay.
Yeah. So like you got Lennon Taylor, he's wearing 56. His ratings is at 88.
Okay. See, I couldn't see that. I couldn't
And
see
then
that.
you
'Cause-
got
so
Brenson
Bruno,
Dean. He's
Bruno hasn't
85.
Bruno hasn't picked the number either, but he had number 62 in high school, so he probably will get that number again.
Yeah, like Anthony Campbell, he's a transfer. Still hasn't gotten the number. Joshua Horton, he still hasn't made it
Okay.
on campings yet, so he doesn't have a number. Who else? Linebacker Marcellus and Popo. They don't have numbers yet, but they do have their ratings.
Okay.
And
And
then
but Saint hasn't his number didn't change, but he has number 1.
and Takari's number changed. Darrell Porter changed to number 2, and so forth.
See, it's like a small update. See, everybody hasn't got there yet, so they're not gonna update nothing online until probably everybody gets there
And
and get that situation handled.
I do believe that Antoine Jackson, he'll still be a Miami Hurricane. I think.
Antoine
I think.
Jackson.
You believe that, T2?
Oh,
Yeah, I think he'll
he
still be a
went.
Cane.
Didn't he go to
He's
East
going back.
Carolina?
Nah, he's going back to high school.
Okay, yeah, he
Oh,
was.
really?
He reclassed early, and then I guess he changed his mind because he was his junior behind Chris Johnson.
Yeah, he'll be going back to high school. He'll
okay.
he's not gonna reclassify. He'll definitely be a Hurricane though.
That's great news.
Yeah, the story behind him was basically he had a little girlfriend in high school that he wanted to follow behind.
Okay.
You know how it goes when you get out of school. You don't want to leave your friends behind, your little girlfriends and all that, because you think everything gonna be forever.
Yeah, we all been there.
Yep. Brother Jay Blaze, what's going on with you, boss? Sorry guys, I haven't been looking at the chat. I don't know what's going on, but the chat frozen. So normally it'll be on the screen, but it's frozen, so I ain't even putting it on there. Let me run through it. Breely, what's going on? Jay Blade, Young Seminole, what's going on with you? Brandon, what's going on with you? Okay, yeah, that's the update. So
let me ask you, T2, how do you think do they like Mario? How do you think he's gonna bounce back from this year? I mean, last year.
I think it will only go up from here. I mean, last year, I think the worst that could happen happened.
Yeah, the worst that can happen. So I mean,
I think everybody and their mama was dropping 45 on us. I think the defense will improve. I think the offense will definitely improve. I mean, anything that happened, if we throw the ball 3 times and we get 3 touchdowns, I think it's an improvement from last year.
no, we're definitely set at receivers, man. I just want to know. I just want to know who's going to step up on that other side on the cornerback side.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough thing. Cornerbacks wise, you got Takari, you got Darryl Porter, Devontae Brown transferred in from UCF. Jaden Davis, he transferred from Oklahoma. Or was it Oklahoma or was it Nebraska? It was one of them. He transferred from one of them. Malik Curtis, he been here. Chris Graves, he'll be going into his second season or whatever.
I like that kid
Terry
from Atlanta,
Roberts.
man.
And then you got Terry Roberts, he's out of Iowa. Robert Stafford, of course, he's just coming in this class. Damari Brown, he's coming in this class, and
What's his name? Jaden. I think he's number 19. That kid, I like him.
Yeah,
He's from Atlanta.
Oh, Jaden Davis.
Yeah, that kid, he balling.
Yeah, this season, man, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of different faces out there. No more Tariq Stevenson, no more DJ Ivy. So it's gonna be interesting.
Jaden Davis, man, that kid, he's like unexpected, like a sleeper to me. Like if you sleep on him, he's gonna make plays on you.
Hey, what we got, like 98 days until football?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So all these guys got all this time to compete, and hey, man, it's the best. The
And
best
then
guy
I like the
win.
Brown brothers, man.
Yeah.
That can be dangerous.
Nah, it's unclear to say what they're gonna be because Damari still hasn't stepped on campus yet. I think
And
freshman
brother
wise,
duo.
on the defense, I think the breakout guy gonna be Ruben Bain. I think once he get on the field, ain't no stopping him. Offensive wise, freshman, I think probably Maui Go Francis. I think Francis probably gonna be the main freshman on the offensive side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this year
Yeah, them two will be.
I think this year is going to be like a testament to what we're going to have in 24 and 25. So if we can make a leap forward this year, then sky's the limit for 24 and 25. Definitely beat the brakes off the Gators then.
Stop it.
Man, we're gonna
But
beat the
I feel
brakes off the
teacher,
Gators
while we
this
look
year.
at the young play together this year.
Man, listen, we'll beat the brakes off the Gators this year.
Oh, you say you'll beat the brakes off of this year? Huh?
Yeah,
I don't know
I think
about beating
everybody.
the brakes off, but y'all might win depending on our quarterback play.
Yeah, y'all still don't got a quarterback, which is astonishing.
That's I say. It depends on the quarterback play. It depends on Murray play. I ain't hyping him, but as long as he can do little simple things, I think we'll be all right with him. Because it's things that AR didn't do the simple things right. So if he can do the little simple things, I think we might be all right.
Yeah, y'all ain't got no quarterback still.
You right. I ain't saying we do now. I ain't saying we do.
What that boy
I'm
named
not
Murder
gonna hype no
Murder
Mercs
Mercs?
up.
Murder
Hey,
Mercs.
that murder Mercs. I ain't hyping that. I
Before he
think he's
came
gonna be
in,
go ahead.
Before he came in there, y'all were calling the man Murder Mercs.
Man, they were just trolling. We did that before because we know y'all gonna eat it up.
Man, that man came in there, they couldn't even complete a pass.
What you mean? What game? He finished the spring game 19 or 30 for 252.
But that's a spring game.
Okay, that's all we can judge him off of for us.
Bro,
I can't speak on Wisconsin.
you realize they can't touch him in the spring game.
Shit, we were blitzing like a motherfucker.
I know. So imagine if that was a real game. That boy would have been rattled.
I mean, we ain't running our whole y'all like we ran a vanilla offense. It wasn't like we ran
Y'all just showed the whole country how to
killer
beat y'all.
offense. Okay, you think that? Go ahead. If you gonna base it off a spring game, go ahead.
That boy
You
Nick
just said it's
Saban
a spring
said.
game.
That
Now
boy
you
Nick
gonna say
Saban
we
said
gonna
I
get
got.
killed.
Nick Saban probably said I got about 4 different blicks to kill this.
Man, well, I was out there playing two-hand touch in the second half. You better stop it.
Nick
Y'all was out there
Saban,
playing two-hand touch. Y'all were giving points for touching people.
man, they say that boy out there was shaking like a girl that just got her, I guess.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. Stop it.
That boy
Cause
was
our
out
running
there
game
shaking.
gonna be there. I don't worry about the running game. My running game gonna be there.
I think we're gonna have
He
a
just
balanced offense this year. And then man. But I already see I see some headline where they trying to take my boy Shannon Dawson already. They trying to, get him a head coach job. So we
What
might
they
not
talking
have him. We might not have him but for a whole year.
all right. You heard that about Gaddis.
But he's actually getting legitimate candidates.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Man,
Remember last year now.
I heard Gaddis up there stinking up Maryland already.
Yeah, he gonna fuck Maryland up. Loxley better get that man out of there. That man don't not to be around no quarterbacks. Get that man away from your quarterback.
So,
yeah.
hey, T2, do you think Tyler is gonna bounce back?
Yeah, I don't think he had a
Good
choice.
question.
Because I
But what
mean,
if he
man,
According to
don't?
if
the
Tyler don't
offense,
bounce,
Nah, he
if
What
will.
if
Tyler
he
Nah,
don't
Tyler
don't?
for
bounce
take.
back, man,
Tyler for
we
take
gonna
off.
have a long.
Don't say he's just gonna take off now.
Tyler,
Look,
Tyler for the
Nah,
take off, man.
he got a
Tyler for the
bet. He
take
got
off.
an
okay.
offense. He got an offense
Yeah.
that he's familiar with. He got
Yep.
more speedy receivers that he rely on,
Yep.
not just
But y'all
Restrepo.
know he look.
Yep.
Y'all know he loves number 7 now.
And he got better protection. I'm letting you know I believe in the offensive line this year. I really got confidence in him this year. Like you got to understand who's gonna be on that offensive line.
who you think gonna be the starting
Who?
offensive lineman?
I know Cohen gonna do his thing, protection all day. I'm letting you know that.
Okay.
Okay,
You feel
I
me?
mean
I
it's
believe Matt Lee. I believe Matt Lee gonna came in. I believe he's real. I believe he real true to. I believe they're gonna be right, man. They're gonna look good.
Okay.
so
Now, what about them 2
Corn
tackles?
Corn was hurt. Corn was
You
hurt.
feel me?
So I mean, like,
Cool. Yeah, it
he
was just
didn't play in the
it was
spring
an
game.
injury. Yeah, that's fine. That's an injury that they don't got to play. It's a lot of people that didn't play in the spring game, but they gonna be in the fall. There's a lot of people that weren't on that field. There's a lot of people you ain't see on that field.
Yeah,
See, that's the thing. A lot.
that
Yeah,
competition about to turn up.
yeah, it's gonna be different now. Yeah,
Yeah, trust me. I watch. Man, I know. I'm watching down to the third and fourth string, man. We need a better line. Trust me, because if somebody go
I
down,
agree with Buddy.
man, it's
Y'all
gonna
lack
be
depth.
ugly.
Yep.
Just think about it. We got a nice first string, but look at the second string depth. We got the center, and what's his name, Rodriguez. Just say if Lee go down, he has to step up. Okay,
yeah,
if Cole goes down, then you have to depend on Zion Nelson or what's his name, Rivers. Rivers got killed all spring, and he's a veteran. So I mean, the offensive line. I mean, man, it's like I'm just keeping it real.
well, and there's also another way where all the first offensive line can stay healthy and everything can go like it's supposed to, bro. I'm just letting you know I just like what I see. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, of course, I
That's all
love
I'm
what we
telling you, bro.
got. Now, I ain't.
Yeah, you
I
feel me?
love what we got. I'm just
It
saying, as
looks
far as
way better. It
rotational
looks.
wise, because you gotta rotate those guys in and out.
I
You
understand that,
know,
and I believe that Mario had that under control, bro. I just believe he had that under control this time.
I believe it too.
You know, because this team actually becoming his team now. You got to understand that. Most of these boys that's coming in, most of these boys are going to be playing. Most of them are going to be his boys now.
This
Uh,
is true.
Now I'm gonna say this: the first game of the season, we play Miami of Ohio. If we lose that game, I'm
Blowout.
not watching. I'm not watching another game for the rest of the year.
No, we ain't going to lose that game, bro. I don't believe we lose that game.
I
No,
promise you, if we lose that game,
just
I'm
about
not
But
it.
watching another
like I
game for the
say
rest of the
now,
year.
you know, we practice good against ourselves.
Nah, because the type of trolling that's gonna come with that, man,
Yeah.
I could hear it now. Them boys couldn't even. Them boys lost to the real Miami. That's gonna be the main shit they say.
Oh my God,
I ain't worried about that.
that's a blowout, bro.
Yeah, that Miami game ain't no competition. Bro. It's not.
Fucking
I don't
blowout.
see that happening. Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. If we lose that game, though, sheesh,
Yeah.
sheesh.
I don't believe we're gonna let it even. I don't even believe we're gonna let it get like that. They even
You
worry
gotta
about the
think Big
game. We're gonna.
Bruno will play. What do you think, Big Bruno? Do you think he'll get some depth?
Who?
Tommy Kensler.
Um, I think he could get some rep, but it's gonna be tough to get into that lineup.
Yeah.
Even as a second in the second string lineup.
I mean, look at all who's in front of him. I know he's not gonna play over most of them guys. He don't have no experience. My question is, can Zion Nelson stay healthy and will he even play?
Yeah. Because Zion has always been hype, man, but
I
just
don't
nothing
think
never happened.
I don't think they wanted to play him last year. I don't think his peoples wanted him to play last year. And then he did play and got injured. I think what'll happen this season is he'll probably have a couple games, probably have a couple good games, probably enough show the NFL enough that he's ready. But I don't think he's gonna play the whole year.
Yeah.
I think on his behalf, probably don't want to risk getting injured again.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to go to the next level.
Yeah, if you get injured again, that might as well say it's a done deal. But recruiting, man, shoot, this shit getting exciting.
Oh yeah, it's starting to heat up.
It's heating up big for 2024, man.
I got some more 3 stars on the way, T2Y.
Say what?
I got some more 3 stars on the way.
Hey, I love the 3 stars
this
right
time,
now, man. That's key.
This time it's gonna be those 4 and 5 stars that's gonna be committed now, bro.
I know that. I just got
it's around that time. We had to get
all
out.
that.
You gotta get a couple 3 stars, because some of them are developed. You gotta get them developed, and then you go after them boys now. Like you gotta get depth. You gotta get depth.
We've been hearing that on Twitter since January. Wait till June.
Yeah. Man. I always say you gotta wait till the middle. Yeah.
June and July for us is gonna be epic.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a lot of commitment.
I feel you.
Yeah.
You said what about Gmo?
I tell you, yeah, that's what Gmo keeps saying. The end of July.
In June and July, yeah. Man, hey, shout out to Gmo.
That boy a fool. That's my dog.
Gmo, one of my favorite people on Twitter.
Yeah, me too.
That would be having me dying laughing.
That man know how he gets spazzed out, boy. He came in to spray last night.
All right, so baseball wise, tomorrow Miami will take on Wake Forest, while Clemson takes on North Carolina. That's in the ACC tournament.
Somebody end of July. How many commissions you think y'all have?
By the end of July, I want to say how many do we have now?
Y'all got 8 commits right now.
I say by the end of July, we might be at like close to 18. I want to say we get maybe 10 by the end of July.
Damn, y'all don't get that many?
I want to say that many.
Yeah. I say for us about like 7 or 8.
Now, my problem is not getting them. The problem is keeping them.
I don't think that's.
I think they'll make their commitment.
Come on, y'all.
But keeping them is another story. Making sure that they don't flip.
Yeah, I feel you. But I don't see nobody flipping for y'all like that. Once they lock in. I mean, y'all didn't even have nobody besides Kamani. I don't see it.
We lost Connor too.
Oh yeah, y'all lost Connor.
He went to
Auburn. Yeah, the Finland. But that was expected because he something major he wanted was good at Auburn. Some shit like that.
I want us to flip. What's his name?
I think it was like flying a plane. He wanted to fly a plane.
Yeah. I want us to flip Ellis from Georgia. That's what
Georgia. I think that's gonna be hard, but if y'all put it out, that's big. Because the reason why I say because Georgia is one of Georgia needs.
Yeah, if we could flip him from Georgia, that'll be a major deal. But
Mario,
if anybody,
Come on, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If anybody that's gonna flip him and pull it, I think it's definitely gonna be Deion Sanders.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that
I don't
number
think
one
Deion
corner.
can repeat, man, with those cornerbacks like that. That trend is gonna eventually fade.
I mean, I want to say if
We
he
gotta
could
see
put
how they
on a
do.
show,
We gotta see how they do this year.
yeah, if he could put on a show, not necessarily win, but put on a show with Kamani and Travis Hunter, if they could show enough talent and growth, I think he'll probably get anybody he wants at that corner position. Because then
I
he'll have
mean,
some type of body of work to show.
man, Travis Hunter, man, he's just a two-way player. You don't you that's a one in a generation athlete. Like that's just I mean, I can't even compare Kamani McClain to him because he different. He's different.
Yeah, but if we could pull that, then you know, it's a done deal. But that's gonna be tough dealing with Dion. You
Yes,
know
Lord.
he take pride in flipping them corners.
Mm-hmm.
The links in the chat, BB.
What's up with your boy Tay Smith? Is he what's up with like the injury report? Like, do we have a list on the
No,
injury
I think
report?
he'll be ready this season. He'll be ready. We're definitely gonna need him too. We're definitely gonna need Smith.
Who's
Last
the
time I
one hurt
seen
right
him,
now? Like,
I think
do we have like a
Mario's not giving out those injuries. It's like they trying to keep all the injury stuff under wrap. Normally when Manny was here, we'd have a injury report list. Mario's very secretive with that. The Elite 11 coming up too. The Elite 11 coming up, so I don't think we got anybody in there.
We got one.
Oh,
who y'all got?
you talking
The
about
Gators. Who
Clemson?
y'all got?
You talking about Clemson about to flip Lagway? That who you talking about, BB? I think BB got bad reception, bad signal. You talking about Clemson DJ Lagway?
Clemson.
Clemson in flip mode right now.
Clemson gonna run into a brick wall this year.
Man, Clemson said they gonna get their second DJ. For the first DJ didn't work out.
Oregon State don't get.
My boy said, "Happy Mother's Day."
Oh, that
Happy Mother's
much.
Day.
That man ain't.
BB, you gotta pay your light. You gotta pay your internet bill.
Nah, he got to get off that Android.
Yeah, you gotta get out that Cricket Mobile.
Ain't he a Gator?
Yeah, BB a Gator.
You said who again?
You. Damn, this nigga. Oh, quick update. I'm pretty sure you heard about it, BB. Xavier Henderson is going to Cincinnati.
Oh yeah. That's been rumored for a month. That way he going.
Yeah, 5 hours ago, they breaking news. Xavier Henderson has
Good
committed
for
to
him though.
Cincinnati. So he left y'all to
Don't
go
get
to Cincinnati.
he
You know who
was
else
gonna
at
get pushed
Cincinnati
out
right
by
now?
them young boys, so he did the right thing.
You know who else at Cincinnati playing receiver? D Wiggins.
Oh, D. Wiggins left Louisville.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. What y'all think about Miami leaving Adidas?
I think y'all should.
No, it's a rumor. It's rumors flying around right now that Miami's leaving Adidas.
Yeah, I think they said that the other day in the space.
Yeah,
See, I think they
I
said
think
y'all coaches been wearing Nike shoes. That way, I think Jimo said that. So
yeah,
they were saying y'all probably gonna go to Nike.
man, we
I
need
mean,
to
Nike's
leave
better.
Adidas. We
I mean,
definitely
I
need
would
to
run
leave
Nike
Adidas.
over Adidas.
Elite 11. The final roster. You got the Georgia commit, Dylan. You got
Ravioli
Julian for Alabama, DJ Lagway for Clemson.
for Florida.
You got Jaden Davis from Michigan. You got CJ Carr for
Yeah.
Notre Dame. Aaron Orland for Ohio State. Elijah Brown still hasn't made a commitment. Luke from Florida State. Colin Harley, he's on LSU. Desmond Williams, he's Ole Miss. Michael Hawkins, Oklahoma. You got Daniel from Nebraska. Haas from TCU. Danny from Colorado. Trevor Jackson, no commitment. Will Hammond, he's from Texas Tech. Ethan from Penn State.
Why
Got
y'all
Ryan.
won't go after Jackson? He from West Orange. I don't see him play. He pretty good.
Who? Who?
The Trevor Jackson. He from West Orange over here in Orlando area. He good. I'm surprised a lot of Florida schools ain't recruiting him. I know Florida
Is
State and us got a quarterback, but I'm like, I don't know why y'all didn't go after him.
he that 6'5" kid?
No, he like
Like
6'2". Well, yeah, I think he is. 6'5".
he
Something
like
like that.
6'5", like 190. Pretty good. He's pretty good.
I was surprised he made the Elite 11. Well, he got the invite.
Man. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Elite 11. I think I just want to see what this class gonna look like come signing day. I'm just right now can't wait.
I think Mario's going to improve every year.
I think so too. I think he's shown, like, especially last year, improving the offensive line through recruiting, and now he's improving the defensive line through recruiting. I can't wait, bro. I'm telling you, I can't wait for this class to come together to see all the pieces that's gonna stick. Because, man, the amount of talent that we're gonna have come in for that defensive line is gonna be crazy. If we play well this year too, I think that'll just take us over the top. I mean, the players gonna come
Who do you think
regardless.
we lose next year if we play well?
What, to the NFL?
Yeah, just on the D line.
Probably Leonard Taylor. We'll probably lose him to the draft.
What about Mesidor?
And yeah, him too. I think those two for sure. Anybody else, it's maybe. I just want to see us win some of these recruiting battles. It's good to see that we don't have to battle with Florida as much this year, or even Florida State. Most of the talent that we're going after, we're not going up against them too. But with Florida State, most of their markets in Georgia. There might be like northern Florida, Georgia, a little bit into Louisiana, and Texas and Alabama. That's normally where they recruit. But anyways, man, I think I'm going to go spend some time with the fam. A lot of chaos going on. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's been about 2 hours now. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.
All right, my brother.
All right, boss. Take it easy. All right, BB. All right, y'all. Get y'all on another show.
Yeah.